This video demonstrates how to create a derived class and gives a motivation of why we'd even want one. In the program on the right, we have some items. Item is a class, and there are two items. One is grape, and the other is charcoal. And we have 50 bags of grapes and 30 bags of charcoal. So let's take a look at what this output is. We have the bag of grapes and the bag of charcoal. Cool. Now, what we'd like to add is an expiration date for the grapes so that we know how many days until we have to toss the grapes. We don't need the same thing for charcoal. So if we go in and we modify the item class and add in a new private data member, such as the expiration date, could be a string, then we'd have the same for charcoal, but we don't need one for charcoal. We just need one for the grapes. So what we'll do is create a class called fruit. And fruit will derive from the class item. Alright, we can take a look at how well we're doing. And things look fine so far. So what do we need to add? We need to add the private data value, which is expiration date. Or maybe we can put this short for exp date. So that gives us the expiration date. And now what we need to add is a way to access. So similar to how we had set quantity or set name, we're going to be creating a void function to set the exp date, which will take in a single parameter, which will be the expiration date. And then we'll simply set the expiration date equal to the passed in parameter. Let's go ahead and compile, see how we're doing so far. Things look all right. The next thing we'll do is we'll move grape from being an item to being a fruit. Okay, let's compile. Everything's going well. We just converted grape's data type to being the class fruit. And now what we can do is add to grape, we can add the set expiration date, and we'll say 2 days. Let's go ahead and compile, see how we're doing so far. Everything's looking fine. We set the expiration date. Now how about for charcoal? Can we set charcoal? We could set the expiration date, let's say to 300 days. Does this work fine? No, we get an error on line 41 where we had the set expiration date that the class item has no member set expiration date. So the set expiration date is only going to work for the class, for variables of the data type fruit, because fruit is the class that has set expiration date. So we could also add in get expiration date, which will actually be returning a string. It'll return the expiration date. In fact, why don't we just make this print expiration date? That'll be simple. Print expiration date. And all this will do is output the expiration date. Now we can access by printing the expiration date. So the grape dot print expiration date. Let's take a look at how that works. Okay, bags of grapes, 2 days. So maybe we could improve the way this outputs by adding an additional end line here, and maybe we'll add the expiration as part of the output. So that we have bag of grapes of 50, and the expiration is 2 days, and then we have the bag of charcoal, 30 bags. Thank you.